Hi everyone, hello, I'm Abigail and I am one half of the co-founding team behind Elephant Box. And today I'm going to do an unboxing video to show you what exactly is inside an Elephant Box. So if you've been following us for a while on either IG or Facebook, you may be wondering like, oh, I'm a busy parent. I have no time to I come back so late in the evenings. I have no time to do anything with my child in the evenings. And this is why we want to encourage you that we want to build this habit from young, that every day or every other day, as much as possible, we want to spend time with the child, just either going through his homework or just talking to him, connecting with him, asking about his day, or just teaching him about something that you see or you hear or you read about. So just something like we want to create like more touch points and connection points to help parents be in touch with your kids more. Because like right now in primary school, we are seeing that kind of touch points are so important. And when we build that up as a habit from preschool, then when we transit to primary school, things aren't so difficult, things aren't so jarring, because we have to spend that time anyway to coach them on their things here or their test or whatever, you know. So so that's where we are, and that's our heart to want to help more families bring that teaching to their kids in a very fun way, in a very light-hearted way, and also definitely a very short way, because no kid, no preschooler is going to sit there for half an hour to listen to your lesson. That's why all our activities are designed to be like 10 to 15 minutes or less. Very short, very sweet to the point, sharp to the point. Go in there, deliver the lesson, do the activity, and get out. You know, it's time for bed or time for the playground or something during the weekend. So yeah, so today I'm going to show you what is in an Elephant Box. Obviously, every box will be different. It goes according to the theme, but every box we try to include some of these the same elements. So every box there will be a book, except for one box, which is the Let's Play box, box 15, because we've included a custom-made Elephant custom-made wooden puzzle, so in place of the book. But by and large, all our other boxes, we include a book, a Chinese book actually, Chinese book, and then there will be a phonics component, there will be a Mandarin component, math component, and science and or art and craft, depending on what the theme is and what activities lend most naturally to the theme. So this is our latest box 16 on time. Ta-da! It's a little messy because I've kind of unboxed it and I've done some of these activities so as to show you what's in there. So I'm just going to pull out some of these more exciting bits to show you guys what's in there. So this is the hardcover translated from Japanese, from a translated award-winning book, okay, called 时钟国王. Yeah. So there will be, before I begin with the book, we will have a full like instruction booklet or instruction sheets for you guys. So you should definitely read this one first before you start pulling stuff out from the box in front of your child. Because what we realize is that your child gets too excited when he or she sees the box, right? And then he or she may mess up or pull out all the materials and things just get a bit messy. So it'll be great if you can read the booklet beforehand so that you know exactly which lesson pack or which packet to just pull out, you know? Yeah. So if you have no time to read all the materials first, this is that page to look out for inside this box. And we have like a quick overview or summary of all the different subjects and what you'll be doing for that box. Okay, and then each one, and then this 欢乐阅读, so there is some suggested reading, suggested questions, discussion questions that you can use with your child after you have read the book with him or her. Okay, and of course we have all instructions and all checkpoints. In fact, let me just show this to you. Checkpoints. So every subject that we will have checkpoints, and you can just look at this. It's kind of like a KPI, I guess. So when you see your child has learned how to read words with double letters, if your child can read words with double letters, you know that you have successfully taught him the lesson. And even if he hasn't learned how to do so, right, there's no cause for stress or worry. You just make a mental note, and then you just know that you have to revise a little bit more with him, or to show him more examples, perhaps next week, or when you're out and the opportunity presents itself to you, right? So okay, so that's that. Okay, let me see what else is there. Okay, let's just start with phonics, since that was like the first activity. For this phonics, we are actually starting on the blue scheme, the blue phonics scheme, which is 3 to 5 or longer letters for phonic words, phonetic words. Sorry, blue scheme. Yeah, so that's like one level up from the first level pink scheme, and then we have like kind of like a simple board game for your child to move to the end, and by then he would have practiced reading many of the double letter words. Double letters meaning like words containing LL, zigzag, PP, BB, yeah, DD, things like that. Okay. And then we have other stuff like, okay, for Chinese, this is our Chinese pack. Okay, I'm not going to pull stuff out, but we have some flashcards to learn like common words associated with time, because this is a time box, and also like some routine cards for your child to kind of structure his day. Or you can do this activity with him, and it's great as a visual reminder, like you put it up on a notice board, and he or she or you, both of you know like what's the routine. Maybe after dinner, have dinner, bathe, read a book, do the elephant box, and go to sleep, or pray and then go and sleep, something like that. So we have like some routine cards for you to use with your child to structure his or her day. And I think this would make things a lot calmer for bedtime, and daytime even, like because everybody knows what to expect. Everybody knows like, okay, this is the flow of events, and that there are clear visual reminders put up on the board to help your very young child follow along. Right, and I am especially proud of, okay, and also we have this like little clock here, like this we chose like the best quality and the most expensive one, because this one actually, can you see the like the hour hand actually moves with the minute hand? Yeah, that's how our normal clock works, right? And so which is something that a lot of the primary schoolers get tripped up, like because they're learning about time, but then when they're supposed to draw the hour hand, but like at 4:30 or like let's say 3:30, and then they draw the hour hand still at 3, like straight at 3, but actually it should be halfway between 3 and 4. So we thought that this was like a really great manipulative and math tool. And we are especially proud of this one. Well, we really took a long time to conceptualize this one, because we wanted the child to teach, to learn in phases, because it's not possible for a young child to learn how to read the clock minute by minute, like straight away. So what we wanted to do was to break it up. Like, so what's the first level? The first level is to read by numbers, by an hour, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Okay, and then the next step would be by half hourly, 5:30, 6:30, you know. And so this is the one with just the 2 circles, and you see, and the child can see very clearly 2:30 is like this. So at the color coded mark, right? And then we have the next one is 1:45, 1:15. And then finally, we have this the reading by intervals of 5 minutes, or even intervals of 1 minute. So we thought that every time the child learns a new aspect of the clock, he can superimpose all these onto like this one big clock at the end of his learning. And then he realizes that, oh, okay, it's actually all these concepts that he has learned about reading the clock are all are connected and interrelated, and they. And this is a very visual kind of superimposition of what he has learned before onto what he's learning now, and onto this new knowledge. Yeah. Okay, and we have some like game materials or game materials provided for you because we wanted you guys, or we wanted the child to learn like, oh, how long is a minute, which is not very short, but it's also quite long, you know, when you're doing nothing and he's waiting. So he may be like bugging, oh, how long is 5 minutes? How long is 1 minute? Is it time yet? Is it time yet? So we thought that this was a great activity to do with your child, like those minute-to-minute games. So we have some games included for you in the box. And very, very happy with my work. This one. Ta-da! Right, so this is actually like how long is a year? So it came up from here. It's also like very related to our box 9 on space. So this is actually like a replica of the solar system, or rather just the sun and the earth. Oops, let me just move this back. And the earth and the moon. So it's battery operated. So so the parent kind of has you will have to help your child fix this up. But I'm sure he can do the painting. He can do many parts of it. You just have to tell him and instruct him quite clearly which steps to go next. Don't worry. All these will be included in the instructions, or at least I will give you or email you the instructions clearly, yeah, because I made those mistakes and I know what you'll have to do to get this working ASAP or as efficiently as possible. So I'm going to show you what this does actually. Yeah, it kind of moves quite fast and quite noisy, but yeah. So the whole idea is to show the child that one round around the sun, the one round that the earth moves around the sun is 1 year. And yeah, and the moon revolves around the earth as well. Yeah, so nifty little science experiment or science model that we included in the box for you. So there are a couple more things inside, but yeah, not gonna show you. I'm gonna keep it a surprise. But that's basically it. So every elephant box is as exciting. Every elephant box has as well thought through. And why we encourage you to get a subscription is because we believe that all our boxes are like they built upon the knowledge of the ones before. And a lot of parents ask us, is it okay if I just buy one box? If I just buy like the themes that I like? Sure, of course you can. It's just that you have to bear in mind that every box that we have designed builds on the learning from the last box. And so it'll be great if you can get a subscription so that the learning has no gaps. Yeah, so we progress from box 1, box 2, box 3, and then and also I think it's also a kind of a building of a habit. You know, like every month, you know, you're expecting this box to come. Every month, you have things to do with your child, so you want to carve out that time, maybe either 1, 3, 5, like Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, or Saturdays and Sundays to do these activities. So that you know for sure that this is the time allocated to do learning with your child, and your child also knows the same, and so there will be less resistance over time, because after a while he will realize like, hey, this is fun time, this fun learning time with mommy. I don't need to fight it, and I don't want to fight it. Yeah, so that's our hope for you guys. And the Elephant Box subscription is now open, and any questions, just send us a DM. We will be happy to get back to you, and we hope to see you on the inside, and we hope to serve you with our boxes, which we do spend a lot of time and effort curating and thinking and designing. Matilda does the designing of the materials. Yep, and we will see you soon. Bye bye.